We start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. First, we analyze based on the hit BTC chart. Okay, as we can see, if we refer to our analyzer, since the price was within this move, we have been looking for the trade for buy, and we this is what we get. Now we're getting we see the prices start to correct, and we want to see whether we can look for next trade or not. Okay, first of all, we start with higher time frame. We start with daily chart. All right. Based on daily chart, we have been looking for reversal. The only thing is if we get any correction here, we can confirm for continuation. Rather than that, we have nothing to, we don't have anything else to discuss. All right. And what we're looking for the sharp move. The only question is if we see the price consolidate here for a longer time, mostly we can expect this one turn to a bigger correction, may similar to what we have here. Okay, and that's why if you want to look for trade, we're looking for sharp move, not the corrective move, because since the price was within this correction, the was moving, most of them was really corrective. Anyway, we want to see how we can look for trade. Right now we're looking at this one, we're looking at this correction. Any trade setup with a sharp move, we will take the trade. Okay, and based on forward chart, we have nothing else to discuss. The only thing is how we can get the trade. In this case, we move to 1 hour chart. All right. If we move to 1 hour chart, first of all, still we can expect this one turn to a deeper correction. That's why if we want to look for trade, we have to wait for the trade setup. Either the price break this low or not. Okay. For sure, if this one become a deeper, it can give us better confirmation. But how we can look for trade? One of the option, we look for the sharp move flag. We take the trade based on what we have right now. The second option, by having entry above the stop or either above this or above here. It depends on the trader. Since we have these two big shadow, right? It depends on the traders whether they want to put the entry above this or above here. But mostly, if they we put above this top, will be more risky. But what we're looking for the sharp move for price break. I mean, tag the entry break and continue the price tag, which is not moving. Even within the first hour, we can take out the trade. Okay, why I mentioned having entry above this is more risky because still we can expect to get the internal flat. This means this one turn for more complex correction before we get the next move. All right, the best times to put having entry above this if this one retests this low, then yes, we don't need to have entry above this. We can shift to here. But right now, either we can have entry above this or here. It depends on the traders. As I mentioned, this one can be more risky. And if you get any trade set up, the first target is 0.242. Actually, we're looking for continuation. When the reasons I put these targets is where we start to manage our trades. Okay, the first thing is if the price tag to 0.242, if there is a continuation, when the price tag 0.259, maybe we can move over stop loss to book some profits, which is this line. All right, anyway, we're looking for buy, and in this case we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. And now we move to the another chart, the Binance. Both of them, they have a similar movement. And even if you refer to our analysis in my last video, when the price was in this correction, we mentioned how we can look for trade, and this is what we get. And right now we're looking for the next trade. Can we consider this is the only correction and the price can continue from here, or this one can turn to more complex correction? It depends. All right, but if the price continue from here, the only way sharp move flag, and if we want to have entry above the top, the only way is to have put above this. Having entry above this, I don't suggest it. Unless this one turn to a DP correction and retest this low, then yes, we can have entry above this. And the target 0.37 following by 0.4, same as what I explained based on hit BTC. This is not the target. This is where we start to manage. Okay. The reason I mentioned the target, that what I want to say is that these targets will be based on this move. All right, but based on higher time frame, we looking for continuation. That's why when the price tag any of this target relative to this move, this is where we start to manage our trade. But if anyone is looking for the short-term trade, they can take out the profit with the targets. And if we move to daily chart, you want to see what we have based on higher time frame, similar to what explained in hit BTC, we can expect to get the correction for continuation. We don't have anything else to discuss. And if we move to forward chart, right? we're looking for this correction. Any trade set up for buy with the sharp move, we will take the trade. All right. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.